All right, so today I'm going to tell you why we've been learning about moving around the circle, and now we've got our ordered pairs so we can use them. All right, so what I was just telling you a second ago is that for every angle on the circle, here's what they did. They said, I'm going to make this, that's not real straight, but they pretended it was a right triangle. And they got the x values from Pythagorean, they got the y values from the Pythagorean, and so you got all these little order pairs, and that's where we got them, okay? These order pairs are special numbers, just like our angles are special numbers. So a lot of the time in Trig, you can just go look it up and get your answer, and you're on your way. So we'll get used to using these order pairs today. All right, first thing you need to know, and y'all make sure y'all are with me. I know y'all are taking notes on your iPads, which, yeah, but make sure you're also with me here with your brain. All right, x-coordinate. They refer to the x-coordinate as the cosine. Y'all done a little bit with this, but y'all do right triangles. We're not doing right triangles right now. We're using it a different way. Short way to say it is COS, cosine. COS. My gifted people try to aggravate me on purpose. They call it cos because they know that kills me. I'm like, ugh, when they do that. They just do it to be irritating. The y-coordinate is called the sine, S-I-N-E, and for short, it's S-I-N, which I know looks like sin. That's the other word they aggravate me with. How you get the sin? Ugh, like, you don't. It's fine. So just FYI, cosine, sine. All right, so when we look at these order pairs, all these little order pairs then, the x is the cosine, the y is the sine. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say go here. When you get there, I'm going to say, what's the cosine? And that's the x. Or what's the sine? The question is easy when you get there. It's getting there that's the difficult sometimes. All right, so y'all ready? Justin, you ready? Good. All right, so now here's what this says. This says go to pi and tell me what the sine is. So you go to pi, and I just told you sine is the y value. So what is it? 0. Make sure we all see. Here's pi on our circle. The sine is the y value, which is 0. So this is how we're using those order pairs. Looking at them. Okay? All right. All right, let's go to 90 degrees and find the cosine.
0.
Again, it's 0 because cosine is the x value. So you went straight up to 90 and looked in the order pair and got x. It was 0. Done. All right. Now let's move a little bit. 13 pi thirds. Now we got to practice finding 13 pi thirds. See if you can locate where you think it is. Because that's the hard part. Okay, this is where you double the bottom, divide it into the top. 6 will go into that twice with 1 left over. So where does that put you? At 60 degrees. Here's what this means. You go around the circle twice and 1 more third. So, and then bam, here we are. What is my sign? Square root 3 over 2. So this is why we practiced what we did for a couple of days. Because once you get here, this is easy as long as you can get there. So far, so good? All right. Cosine of 21 pi over 6. Again, you got to take a moment and see if you can find where that's at. I hadn't checked yet. Hold that thought. I might think about it. Where'd y'all get? 270? 270, that's what I was thinking too. 12 goes into it one time, so one time around and 9 more. And we're counting by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, straight down. All right, so the cosine is 0. Everybody good? All right. All right, we're going to learn all 6 trig functions, but we're not going to do all 6 today. I'm only going to do sine, cosine, and tangent. We'll come back to this other side. All right, here's what you already know. You already know sine is y, cosine is, now tangent is all we're going to add on for the moment. Tangent is y over x. Tangent is y over x. We'll come back to those other 3. We don't want them today. Yesterday I did all that with my first period. It was too much information. We needed some practice. All right, so we got this. So now let's look at a tangent. Go to pi halves, and we're going to find y over x. So pi halves, you're straight up. What's my y value? What's my x value? All right, think before you answer this. Before you left elementary school, your teacher taught you the answer to this. What is the answer? Now y'all are afraid to say it.
0. 1.
Don't feel bad. You can't divide by 0. Can never have 0 in the denominator. Here's why. When you have family multiplication facts, for instance, 1 times 3 equals 3. Therefore, 3 divided by 1 equals 3. So based on that, if 1 times 0 equals 0, then you should be able to say 1 divided by 0 equals 1. But that doesn't happen.
Wait, Bill?
Yes?
He just said the line. I want the bell ring.
Okay. 1 divided by 0 can never equal 1. This is why they teach you way back, y'all just forgot, that you cannot divide by 0. What if it was the other way? What if it was 0 over 1? 0. So watch for that. Watch for that. All right, one more real quick for the bell. 45 degrees tangent y over x would be this, right? Which is what? Easy, don't think too hard. 1. Anything divided by itself, 1. Let me look. All right. Now, here's another trick while we're here. If that didn't equal 1, pretend for just a minute it was something like, pretend it was this. If I'm dividing these, the 2's can cancel. The denominators match, they can cancel. We'll talk about